Well, welcome to Middlesex County. Listen, folks, the future of our country depends on this election day, whether it's in our own backyard with our local officials or right from the top. And I love these meetings where people rally, because you know what? We're in America. Let's stand for the pledge.
Yep, let's stand up.
Senator Thompson, you want to lead it off?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, have a seat, please. Thank you. This rally is, in the end, Bob Hugin is at the top of the ticket in Middlesex County. Folks, that's column B, okay? On election day, you're gonna call 10 of your friends, and you're gonna say, did you get out and vote today? In Middlesex County, it's column B. If you have somebody in another county you're calling, just tell them to go vote Bob Hugin straight down, okay? Bob Hugin, you can't even imagine what he has done for Middlesex County in the last week. This county is very biased, and there was possible lawsuits about legal voting, legal county. Up until yesterday, they're still working for Middlesex County, so our vote counts, and now it does. So you make sure your vote and the vote for 10 more people count on election day. And I thank you all for coming. It's not about me, but I do want to introduce you to some candidates that are going to be on Better Government, column B for Better Government. We'll start off with the freeholder candidate, Rich Castaldo, please.
Thank you, Lucille. So, I'm happy to be with everyone here today, and I just want to say something real quick. Don't believe the polls, okay? Don't believe the latest polls that came out. You know why? Because the real polls that came out showed how close this race is, and somebody got on the phone and said, you know what? Those polls are going to hurt us, so let's start doing what we got to do with something. So get out there and vote. Don't let people get discouraged and say there's no shot for this, no shot for that. Middlesex County will deliver this race for Bob. I promise you. It will. So, one thing I want to say is I've been all across this county. I've been to every town, actually. I was at the Monroe League of Women Voters last week, and it's pretty much an all Democrat crowd. Let me tell you something. People over there don't even like Menendez. People over there know that he's corrupt. People over there know that he's not what needs to be representing us, and we deserve better. And that's why we're going to win from the top with Bob down to the congressional candidates with Rich and with Darryl, with me as your freeholder, and we're going to keep fighting. So on Tuesday, get out there, call everybody, your friends, your family, and let them know Middlesex will decide this election. Thank you.
I want to say this standing room only, so I wanted to take my coat off that seat. Okay, the next candidate, Old Bridge at least, and Middlesex County is split up. We have people for congressman, the 6th Congressional District, Rich Pizzullo.
Thank you very much. I've been traveling between Middlesex and Monmouth County, and there's two things going on here. There's no excitement about Bob Menendez, and there's tremendous excitement about somebody new, somebody who's his own man, somebody who's going to stand up for New Jersey, and that's Bob Hugin, and people are excited about getting out and voting for him. But this is it, folks. 60 hours from now, people are going to be walking into the polls and pulling the handle. We have 60 hours to shape history. Abraham Lincoln said it best. He said, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." And he was right. But the rest of that was the scary part. It will become either all one way.
Ready, everybody?
Or we,
We're going to do something amazing this Tuesday. We're going to do the media everywhere that you look. You scroll through your Facebook and your Twitter feeds, and you turn on every news channel, and you have Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and Maxine Waters and Bob Menendez talking about a blue wave. We know that's not coming, ladies and gentlemen, because we know that all the great things that have been happening in the past 2 years with the Republican majority in Congress and with President Trump have moved America forward by leaps and bounds. Jobs are coming back. That President Obama said there is no magic wand that you can wave to make them come back. They're back and they're coming back, right? We got highest stock market numbers. We got consumer confidence through the roof. We got regulations being cut. We got jobs being created. GDP growth was 3.5% last quarter. Lowest unemployment that we've had in so many years. Lowest minority unemployment. All these amazing things happening, right? And the Democrats want to take that all away. They want to take away your tax cuts. They want to raise your taxes. They want to open our borders. They want to do all of that. They want to undo everything that we worked so hard to build that's doing so great. And we're going to do something amazing on November 6th. New Jersey, we're going to win. We're going to send Bob Hugin to the U.S. Senate, our first Republican senator in 46 years. We are going to send in a Marine. That's what we're going to do. We're going to tell corrupt Bob Menendez, you're fired. Your services are no longer required. You're done. That's what we're going to do. But here's what's going to happen, folks. If you're planning on bringing 3 people out to the polls on Tuesday, bring 6, bring 9, bring 12. You make that happen with those kind of numbers, nothing that the Democrats can throw our way can stand up to the power of the spirit that's within all of us to get the red wave going in New Jersey. We can do it. We could stand up to Governor Murphy, who wants to pull us far to the left and put the government in charge. No, we want freedom. That's what we stand for here. That's what Bob Hugin stands for. That's what I stand for. We're going to send Bob Menendez home. We're going to send Bonnie Watson Coleman home. We're going to send Frank Pallone home. We're going to make it done. Let's do it, everybody. Thank you.
You know what? This is, make America great and all this. However, I have to say this. Good government, if you're a good person, as long as you're doing the right thing, Democrat, Republican, that's the bottom line. We have a senator, the only senator that has senatorial courtesy in Middlesex County. If you ever seen him at an event, he hands you his card. Doesn't ask if you're a Democrat or Republican. He doesn't ask. He says, here's my card. How can I help? Call me if you need help. And that's what good government is about. Okay, so Bob, and I imagine Bob's going to be the same way, okay? But a mentor and someone's here who is here to help all the people. My mentor, Senator Sam Thompson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Folks, for the first time in 46 years, New Jersey has a real chance to send a Republican to the U.S. Senate this year. Don't believe the last poll that came out. Bob will tell you the good news about the polls. I'll leave that to him. He's a businessman. He took over a company that was virtually on the verge of collapse. He turned it into a dynamo. The number of jobs he created here in New Jersey, the way he turned that company around, that's what he'll do when he gets to Washington. Continue to help Trump turn our country around. It just mentioned the economy. Don't forget what he's done on foreign relations. Look at Korea. They said, oh boy, we're going to have a nuclear war. But now, they're right there talking with us, things getting resolved. They are going to get rid of their nuclear armaments. Look at what he's done on the trade agreements. He created a new NAFTA agreement. That is, it's not NAFTA anymore, but it's much better for the U.S. And he needs Bob down there to help him out with these things. Bob will be an independent voice. He will consider New Jersey first, but there's so many other things he can help our president with. So it is so essential that we do, as I'm going to disagree with my congressional candidate. He said we have 60 hours left. Actually, we have 71 hours and 45 minutes. And in that time, it is so essential that you reach out to your friends, your neighbors, your relatives. See to it that every one of them gets out to vote. Because if we do that, we will be celebrating one hell of a victory on Tuesday night. So thank you, and let's get out there and do the job for Bob.
I'm reading off the list, and here is our distinguished Assemblyman, Rob Clifton.
Thanks everybody for being here. It is so vital. Everyone else has said it. 3 days to go. 3 days. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell your family members, tell the lady down the street that doesn't vote often, give her a ride if you have to. Whatever it takes to get people to the polls. In 72 hours, we have the chance to right the ship here in New Jersey. The New Jersey residents are waking up from a hangover with Phil Murphy. This is our opportunity to set New Jersey on the right course again. A win here, putting Bob Hugin in the United States Senate will start the tide to turn here in New Jersey as well. Next year's elections and the elections after that, and then a new governor. We have a leader who doesn't need to run for the United States Senate. A business leader, a man who's created jobs, a Marine, has excelled in everything else. Does he need to hear horrible things said about him by Bob Menendez? No, he doesn't. Absolutely not. He doesn't need to run. We need him to run, and we need him to win. So, please, Tuesday, get out, get energized, and get everybody moving. We need this to happen. God bless, and let's go.
Everyone here spoke of how important it is to get the vote out. Former Governor Kane was at the event. I think he won New Jersey by 1,400 votes. 1797. Less than 2,000 votes. Hey people, if we all call 20 people in this room, we could do it. When we're real serious about this, you get out that vote, and 72 hours, 60 hours, no. It begins right after you leave here. You call everybody. You start from now until then, okay? And as far as Bob Hugin, here's what I think of him. He's a man of discipline and courage, and he has showed that. He learned that in the Marines. I think he's a compassionate, heartfelt man, and I think he learned that from people like his sister and his parents and his family, his wife and children. And you know what? He's a businessman. He has the best qualities from the experiences in his life that we need back on top. Folks, let's give a rounding hand of applause for Bob.
Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. We can do it. We really can do it. I want to tell you a couple of things before we get into the dynamics of the race that I'm at. First, I want to talk for a minute about Middlesex County. Middlesex County is New Jersey. Middlesex County has everything that makes up New Jersey. It is the hardworking people that every day strive so hard to provide for their families, to ensure their families have a quality of life that's going to be as good as theirs, if not better. They work so hard to keep families together. It's a compassionate, welcoming place. It's a diverse place. It represents everything about New Jersey, all the good things of New Jersey. And we have to win Middlesex County. It is the battleground. If our values don't come out and we don't make it happen in Middlesex County, it's not going to happen anyplace else in this state, because Middlesex County is New Jersey. And you are New Jersey and I'm New Jersey. And we're going to make it happen. And Middlesex County, in this campaign, has been so important to me. Sam and Lucille have been great mentors to me and have been inspirational to really help me and build me as a candidate and over the course of these months. But I have to tell you, it also gave great credibility to my campaign. Came to Middlesex County and we had the screening first, before the convention. And I had to tell and there are people that don't agree 100% with me, right? Ed Koch used to say, I don't agree with myself 10 times out of 10 times. If you agree with me 7 times out of 10, we must be a pretty good fit. And I went to that screening committee, and we had a couple of other people talking and made some positions on things. And I don't know, Sam or Lucille or Don, if you remember, what was the vote in that screening committee?
100% for you.
I think it was 81 to nothing. Middlesex County spoke and said, this guy's the real deal, and the rest of the state listened. And we went on to win the Middlesex County Convention. All 21 counties came together to say, we've got a real chance here to win in November. We don't care about winning in June, but if we didn't have everybody together in February, March, and April, we wouldn't kick butt in June, but also position ourselves for success in 72 hours from now. And it's because of the people of Middlesex County. You are the battleground, right? This is the county where people from every different parts, backgrounds, socioeconomic conditions, this is New Jersey. We have to win Middlesex County to win this race. And we are that close. We're that close. And I'll just tell you, I feel at home here, right? My brother's here, my sister's here, my sister-in-law. We grew up in Union City. Like Union City, when we grew up there, maybe today could be part of Middlesex County. It's diverse, it's hardworking. You learn the lessons of hard work and honest hard work to get ahead. People don't give you something, you don't expect something. You expect a fair deal and opportunity for families. I'm so blessed, right? My brother lives in Nutley, my sister lives in Tinton Falls. My mother's 98, she's still with us, she lives down the shore. My entire family lives here. My wife, we raised our 3 kids here. We're blessed, we're proud of New Jersey. But it's headed in the wrong direction. We're forcing our senior citizens out. They forced, even go to Pennsylvania, New York treats senior citizens better in terms of retirement taxation and income taxes, and property taxes are so high. If they have the resources, they go to Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina. We already have the fastest rate of out-migration of 18 to 34-year-olds. What does that mean about the future when you lose your senior citizens that have the capital? And you lose the young people, 18 to 34-year-old, who have the skills and capabilities to apply information technology to help us create the jobs of the future so families can stay together. These policies of unaffordability in New Jersey are tearing our families apart. And that's not what we want. Our 2 sons are in the Marine Corps station in Camp Pendleton, California. Are they gonna be able to come back to New Jersey when they finish their service to our country? Or are they gonna say there's better opportunity someplace else? Am I gonna have to move my family to stay close to my family, keep me together? Family is the most important thing in life. Family's with you forever, right? It is your quality of your life. What you give to your children, what your parents give to you. It's what makes life great. And we have to fight to make sure that we can keep that dream alive for all New Jerseyans. And it's going in the wrong direction. This campaign is down to the end. And we should not overcomplicate this. This is about right and wrong and about delivering or not delivering. I took an oath when I joined the Marine Corps 45 years ago to serve loyally. I've never violated that oath, ever, in anything I've ever done in my life. Bob Menendez took an oath when he was elected office, and he's violated it so many times. He's violated the law. He's violated our trust. He's taken, he hasn't given. He's not been a public servant, he's been a public taker. It's immoral, it's unacceptable, and on top of that, 25 years in Washington, 16 years with a Democratic president, and New Jersey's dead last. We get the least back from Washington than any state in the country. And we're disrespected there because they say, you send us a person of that moral character who cares about himself and not the people of New Jersey, and he only cares about a core group of people in New Jersey, not even all New Jerseyans. You get what you send us, and you get back what you deserve if that's who you send to us. Albert Einstein was the guy that said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Do you believe that the next 6 years will be any different than the past 25? No way. Of course not. Think about it, every time on the debate, I said, the next time you hit a pothole, the next time New Jersey Transit is late or canceled the 30 trains, he's been your representative in Washington for 25 years. It's a disgrace. We deserve better. The people of New Jersey are good people. They deserve better. I've devoted my life to doing the right thing, whether it's serving my country, building businesses, creating jobs. My wife and I have gotten into this race because we believe we were morally offended. This guy was going to be reelected virtually unopposed. Is wrong. It's absolutely wrong. We don't fill out any special interest questionnaires. Chamber of Commerce, who I like a lot. Hoover's bagger back there always says there's great things. They would endorse me. I fill out a question. I'm sorry. I don't fill out any special interest questionnaires. I love Sam. I love Lucille. But no political organization helped me be council person, mayor, assembly person, state senator, and they say, well, you owe us. We made you. You got to vote our way. My wife and I are paying 90% of the freight on this campaign. When I go to Washington, there's only one constituency that's going to matter to me, accountable to, and that's you, the people of New Jersey. Yeah. You deserve I'm a lucky person, right? First in my family to go to college, all that stuff. Only person in my class in college to go to the Marine Corps. I'm having a great life. It's my time to give back and to do better. The people of New Jersey deserve better, and I'm committed to making sure all of our lives are better so the government serves us as opposed to us paying government, getting so little back. The last poll we did was a couple days ago, and we were up by 2 points. It's a tough state. I need 1.2 million votes to win. 1.2 million votes to win. Bob Menendez needs 1.2 million votes to win. There are 925,000 more registered Democrats than Republicans. Wow. Not 925,000 registered Democrats, 925,000 more. He only needs 1.2 million votes. It's that close. It's all going to come down to getting the vote out. And you have helped me get to where I am. I so appreciate what you've done to position us for victory. And this victory is important for all of us, to make the statement of what's right and what's wrong. It's not that complicated. What he's done is wrong. We need people who are going to be honorable, with integrity, and lead, not follow. We need people who are committed to working for the people, to producing results, not just talking about results. It's about getting the vote out. If you do it, go that extra yard to say, I don't really like that freaking neighbor, but I think they're gonna vote for Bob and the rest of our guys. I gotta suck it up and hold my nose and get them to the poll, not vote for the wrong guy. So listen, thank you for what you've done. Thank you. Let's finish the job. Together we can do it, okay? Good. Thank you so much. God bless you.